Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on the weekly horoscope results for the week of May 19th till May 25th. Like the way guys, whatever we learn and we study about the shift of the slow moving planets as well, their impact is majorly felt on the day when the transiting moon makes a connection with them. So I mean to say guys, during this week moon is going to be starting the week from the Capricorn sign. Once it will enter in the Aquarius sign, it is going to get conjunct with Rahu over there. Now the special part is that it is going to be receiving the 8th aspect of the planet Mars, like 9th aspect of the planet Jupiter, so that will make it very significant. Once moon will enter in the sign of the Pisces, it is going to get conjunct with the Saturn and the Venus over there as well. So I mean to say overall, like a lot of the planetary concentration and energy is going to be impacting your life during this week. So this is one such kind of week where even I take the pride in saying this thing, that if this is what your rising sign is, take the chance, get a lotto ticket during this week, and if you win, don't give any money to me, just give blessings to me. That will work good for me. So, and yes guys, a couple of things. The very first thing is that I will be visiting Victoria, because now I have like Jupiter in the 3rd and Rahu in the 11th. Even I have to start traveling, so I will be visiting Victoria in British Columbia, not in some other country or province. So if you live there, you want to meet me for an in-person consultation, let me know. I will be putting out the flyer very soon. And guys, this whole discussion has been written in a blog post as well over there. I have written it very explicitly, so if you want to read it in a readable format, so the link for that blog post of this weekly horoscope results for all the rising signs has been mentioned in the description section. Okay guys, now we will start our discussion. So starting first with the Aries Lagna natives. So guys, if I were to say, this is going to be very landmark week, especially in terms of your career growth, career connected opportunities as well. Slightly, if I were to say, like Thursday and Friday might prove out to be slightly expensive in terms of the expenses and all. But overall guys, whether you talk about from the matrimonial point of view, whether you talk about some like major kind of opportunities point of view as well, like any specific area of the life where you have been consistently putting efforts and you have been facing the blockages from like past couple of weeks, if I were to say. So now this is going to be the turn around time when you will see the result coming in. So if I were to summarize, a very good week for the career related matters, very good week for the spike in your income, enhancement in your reputation. Even from the matrimonial point of view as well guys, I'm seeing this to be very supportive week. On like just on the Thursday and Friday, it might be slightly expensive, so keep your expenses in the check. And for the students as well guys, especially if you're studying finance and all, you are in a family business, you primarily deal in the stock market and all, so this is going to be like supportive week in all those endeavors as well. And again guys, like the way I mentioned here, I'm just giving you a synopsis or a vague idea of it. For the explicitly written documented form of that, you can go to the description section and just read it in the blog post. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, in your case as well, like the focal point of this week is going to be like your 10th house. So let's say for example, in any capacity you're applying for a job, or during this time only you have to give any important performances, or you have to take any important decision impacting the matters of your career. So the week's energy seems to be very supportive for you, especially if you work in the entertainment industry, you work in the tech industry, so it's going to be highly conducive time for that. Now guys, when we talk about in the matters of the relationship as well, so yes, your 11th house is very accentuated. Moon is going to be making a connection with your ascendant Lord Venus as well in the 11th house as well. So yes, in terms of the relationship, in terms of like getting attracted to someone or being invited to any social event or any social gathering, so regarding that as well, the week is creating a favorable energy. It's just like that by the end of the week, like those people who are planning, contemplating any travels and all, so by the end of the week, like if I were to say over the weekends, the energy seems to be very supportive for that. So guys, like on Tuesday and Wednesday, the focal point is going to be the matters of the career. On like Thursday and Friday, it's a very good time for the socialization. And if I were to say for the students, so guys, your fifth lord is going to be coming out of like your 12th house on the Friday. So Friday is slightly important, like especially if you primarily deal in the stock market, you are a student, any of the artistic creative work you have to release, I would say that just wait for Mercury to enter your first house, which will happen on the Fridays and all. But overall guys, the focal point and the way the moon from the 10th house is being aspected by the Jupiter and by the Mars as well, so it's a very good empowering time for you. So, and guys, for the elaborative explanation written in the documented form, you can read the blog post, and the link of that is there in the description of this video. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon is going to be starting the week from your 8th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your 11th house. So guys, see, if I were to say just on like Monday and all, it might be slightly stressful, like some sort of like emotional turmoil, mental anguish you might be dealing with, but you will definitely see a spike in your motivation level. Like, you know, it's like some sort of travels can get materialized at the last minute. And let's say, for example, luck will play a very significant role in the turnaround of the things. So let's say, for example, like if I were to say, means luck is very fluctuating, especially on the Tuesday and Wednesday. So moon getting conjunct with Rahu in your like 9th house, over and above that Jupiter giving its 9th aspect, Mars giving its 8th aspect. So a lot of the energy is going there in the matters of the 9th house. So if I were to say, if your running dashas are favorable and you're trying something like taking the chance and all, so Tuesday and Wednesday seems to be very favorable for you. And along with that, any of the visa, immigration, enrollment to any foreign university, any audition, any work which comes to you, that will be very fortune awakening for you, especially on the Tuesday and Wednesday. Now guys, when we talk about the Thursday and Friday, so guys, the work related duties, responsibilities will keep you occupied, but it will be equally rewarding at the end as well. Like this could be a case that because Venus and Saturn are there, so there will be pressure, like the way, for example, like your company put you on a special project and all, but at the same time they are covering the hotel expenses, the travel expenses, so something like that. You're busy, you're occupied, but being well taken care of your needs and all. So that is what I'm trying to say. So yes guys, and by the end of the week, if I were to say, because this is the kind of energy which is getting generated for you, so whatever ordeal, whatever planning, whatever hard work, whatever pressure you will be dealing with, by the end of the week the result will be very much apparent. The result will be very much accessible and visible when moon is going to be transiting from your 11th house. That's all what I'm trying to say. And yes guys, because if there is a exchange taking place between the 2nd and the 11th house, so that is again a very good energy, especially in terms of the spike in the income, some new new income flow or new door of income, I mean to say. So even from that point of view as well, by the end of the week, the energy seems to be very favorable for you. Some new channel of income. That was the word I was looking for. Okay guys, for the detailed elaboration guys, I have put the blog post of this like weekly horoscope in the description of this video, because I lately realized that I need to start writing as well, because sometimes in the video format, no matter how hard I try, I work on the research, some of the important details get missed out. So much better do things separately, the blog post separately and the video format separately. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that moon is going to be starting the week from your 7th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your like 10th house. So guys, if I were to say, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday, there's going to be major turnaround of the things for you, because Mars is going to be giving its aspect from the ascendant, its 8th aspect. Jupiter is also going to be giving its 9th aspect, and Moon getting conjunct with Rahu. So let's say, for example, if you are in the field of the human psychology, of research, of occult, or let's say, for example, you are awaiting any sponsorship, any funding, you do affiliate marketing, commissioning work, so there might be sudden spike, and if you're running Dasha is also promising that. So yes guys, just all what I can say is that guys, Rahu is transiting from your 8th house. This is what I've been telling for majority of those people in whose case the Aquarius energy is falling in your 12th house, in your 8th house, in your 2nd house. Rahu has this capacity to give you money, wealth, many things. It's just like that. There has to be a control and restraint in your greed, and just don't compromise on the ethics. That becomes very important. So yes guys, if I were to say, Tuesday, Wednesday is very significant for a spike in your income. If I were to say, Thursday and Friday seems to be like conducive for any of the travels or any of the visa, immigration related work and all, especially like if you're planning to visit any of the religious place, any of the pilgrimage can also be anticipated. And guys, by the end of the week, Moon is going to be transiting in your 10th house. So if I were to say, after all the emotional mental anguish and the planning part and the travels and the learning and receiving the advice or the guidance, by the end of the week you will see the impact of that coming in the matters of your career as well. And yes guys, the elaborative explanation of this weekly horoscope has been written in a blog post. Over here I'm just giving you a vague idea, so the link of that blog post is there in the description of this video. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Moon is going to be starting the week from your 6th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your 9th house. So guys, see, the thing is, I'm actually seeing now the planets are settled. What I have been talking about since I put my yearly horoscope video so early, like I have been telling from like October or November of 2024 that in this year Ketu will be in your 1st house, Saturn is going to be there in your 8th house, and guys, the impact of that comes on the day when the Moon is getting conjunct with them. Otherwise, unless and until you're not running the dasha of that planet, it does not affect you that strongly. It affects you strongly on the day when Moon activates them, when it crosses through them and makes a conjunction or establish a relationship with them. So I mean to say guys, the week is going to be filled with like a lot of confrontation, exertion of the authority. It's just like that. Sometimes what happens is that work gets done with soft talking, easy talking, and in a very graceful kind of way. And they're like those kind of days when you have to be involved in things, get your hands dirty, confront people, debate, argue with people to get the work done, show people their place, and if they are like doing something wrong, like call them on, call them off. So all those kind of things, this is how the energy is going to be getting generated for you. So if I were to say, don't hesitate. Like if you see that things are not going right or people are undermining your authority, so in order to ruffle some feathers, I guess I used that statement right. So in order to fix people, even if you have to make use of authority, add that sternness in your voice. So don't refrain from that. So guys, like especially Tuesday and Wednesday will be good for making some important business deals, but it might be like there might be confusion, uncertainty, illusion, like partner within the marriage might act little bit delusional or confused, like your partner is fighting with you but is not clear why. So that kind of energy. And yes guys, on Thursday and Friday again, Moon is going to be getting conjunct with Saturn in the Venus, Saturn and Venus in your 8th house. So again, like if you're a researcher, you are connected with spirituality, it is going to be a good time. But for rest of the people, this is going to be again confrontational, you know, like harsh exchange of the words to get things done. Again, I'm not saying that it's not gonna work for you. Jupiter in your 11th house, like your ascendant lord in the 10th house, everything is getting done. It's just like that. To get things done, you have to be harsh and slightly mean. because otherwise people are not gonna take you seriously. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So yes guys, relationship is on the forefront, where some confusion might happen. People who are already going through dispute, like you're going through lawsuit, any chronic health problem, so give attention to your health. By the end of the week, the storm will settle down, and like for some sort of travels and all, by the end of the week, like over the weekend, energy seems to be favorable. And guys, again, it's just a vague idea. A lot many times, no matter how much I prepare, I missed out on the important details. So I'm now maintaining a habit of putting it separately on a blog post as well, and over here just giving you a vague idea synopsis. So for word by word explanation, like please go to the description section, and the blog post link is mentioned over there. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon is going to be starting the week from your 5th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your 8th house. So guys, if I were to say like Tuesday and Wednesday, especially if you are connected with the tech industry, anything to do with the policing, those kind of investigative kind of work, so those people can get benefited on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's a good time, especially if you're like doing something which is like lot of the probing, lot of the research, lot of the questioning is involved. It might be slightly beneficial for you. Guys, on Thursday and Friday, slight sensitivity in the matters of your relationship with your partner, with your spouse and all. I mean to say some sort of confusion, misunderstanding, or family responsibilities which might keep you occupied and all. So that is the kind of energy which is getting generated. But again guys, at the same time, because moon making connection with the Venus and the Saturn in the 7th house, let's say for example, if you're courting someone and you want to express your love, or you want to get into some serious committed partnership which is equally benefited for both of you, and where you're foreseeing a long-term growth or vision, so I would say that those decisions can be prioritized. And yes guys, by the end of the week, moon is going to be transiting from the 8th house, so the week at the end will be filled with a lot of the self-introspection, meditative kind of stance, thinking about like going to nature or some sort of spa and all. So that is how the week is going to be getting generated. So guys, if I were to summarize, the week will start on a note which will make you very competitive. Those who are in a job, in a tech industry, have to write any competitive exam, it's going to be beneficial for them. Those in whose case moon is going to be like, then moon is going to be making a connection with Saturn and Venus, so slightly stressful because of the family duties, responsibilities which come to you. But those who are eyeing for a long-term commitment, it's going to be a supportive time for that. And by the end of the week, I mentioned this thing. And guys, elaborative explanation of this weekly horoscope has been written in a blog post, and the link of that is in the description. Here I'm just giving you a vague idea synopsis. A lot of the things get missed out, so I'm now maintaining a habit of having a separate blog post as well. Now guys, for all the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, like moon is going to be starting the week from your like 4th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your 7th house. So now guys, yes, moon making conjunction with Rahu in the 5th house, and at the same time Mars giving its aspect, Jupiter giving its aspect, so your 5th house is getting very accentuated. So in the matters of your love life, artistic, creative work, like mind is going to be overwhelmed with many plans and many things to do in a limited amount of time. So regarding that, it is going to be very beneficial for Libra Lagna natives. Again guys, these are like those kind of combination. Calculative risk can be taken in the matters of the stock market and all. There's nothing wrong in getting a lotto ticket and trying your luck over there, because 5th house is getting empowered from multiple direction. And yes, if you're a artist and creative person, so like schedule your work or schedule the release of your work around these days. So there's going to be a lot of the hype, lot of the like engagement which you can expect. Guys, Thursday and Friday is going to be devoted to the like job related duties and responsibilities. So if I were to say, especially those who are in the nursing, in any of the aviation kind of hospitality kind of industry, and you're applying for a job and all, you can expect some good response. Because guys, in your case, whatever is happening, whatever moon is bringing, it is the energy of your 10th house. So that means career. If your career is connected with the artistic creative work, Tuesday, Wednesday is supportive for you. If your career is connected with the health, fitness, nursing, hospitality industry, like Thursday and Friday is beneficial for you. So that is what I'm trying to say. Refrain from, guys, whenever Moon is getting conjunct with Saturn from the 6th house, and let's say for example any of the loan or credit related issue, so just get that much of the money which is in your capacity to pay back. So let's say for example you took something which is beyond your capacity to return, and now you are stuck in a loop of the recurring interest and all of that. So just be very mindful, take that much which is in your capacity to pay back. Health will be slightly under the weather, so on Thursday, Friday, be very mindful of that. And weekend is going to be very relaxing, like spending quality time with your like spouse, with your loved ones, and those who are eyeing for any of the relationship like matrimonial proposal and the prospects. So by the end of the week, energy seems to be supportive for you. Now guys, for all the Scorpions, and guys, yeah, for the Libra Lagna natives, guys, this is just a vague explanation. The elaborative explanation word by word has been written in a blog post, and the link of that is in the description of this video. This is just a synopsis. Now guys, for all the Scorpions, so guys, in your case, the week is going to be filled with a lot of the pressure, uncertainties, insecurities which the Scorpio Lagna natives have to deal with. Now again guys, because first, see, the thing is Rahu in the 4th is a stressful thing, Saturn in the 5th house is a stressful thing, because 4th house is emotion, Rahu creates like uncertainty over there, Saturn represents stress. So Saturn is there in the 5th house, which is the house of your thought process. So I mean to say, yeah, the kind of alignment is making you slightly on the radar, especially being stressed, being insecure. So if you're running dashas are also indicating that. So I would say that chanting, seeking refuge in the religion, spirituality, bhakti, devotion, mantras shall be considered. Along with that guys, on Tuesday and Wednesday, the domestic life will be filled with like some sort of misunderstanding within the family, and refrain from any major land or property related dealings during this week. Over the guys, if I were to say over the like Thursday and Friday will be slightly beneficial. People who are like connected with the art, with the creative fields and all, you are working as a consultant or planning to schedule or release any work, so Thursday and Friday will be supportive for that. And by the end of the week guys, like Saturday and Sunday, if I were to say like those people who are working in the health, fitness, problem solving, law, judiciary, policing kind of field, it's going to be beneficial for them. In your case guys, Moon is your 9th lord, so wherever Moon is transiting, it's like the prospects of the luck is impacting you. Now the case is different, that Rahu is now there for the like 1.5 years, Saturn is there in the 2.5 years, so that means luck is getting restrained, and there's a lot of stress and anxiety which you have to deal with. So guys, slightly beneficial time in terms of the relationship, romance, courting someone, or if you're working as an independent consultant, advisor, you will be able to give good advice to your clients and all. But your own personal happiness and insecurities is something which you have to deal with. Family life might be a stress point for this week. Now guys, when we talk about, and yeah guys, it's just a vague synopsis, so the word by word explanation for this weekly horoscope has been mentioned in a blog post form, and the link of that is in the description. Now guys, for all the Sagittarius Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Moon is going to be starting the week from your like 2nd house, and it is going to be ending the week in your like 5th house. So guys, if I were to say like Tuesday and Wednesday seems to be very supportive, especially if you're working as a freelance, self-employed kind of person. Tuesday, Wednesday can suddenly bring many opportunities for you. Travels will prove out to be very beneficial for you. Along with that guys, Thursday, Friday, so let's say for example any of the land, property related deal, purchase of vehicle, you want to like buy any of the home appliance or convenience related like material and all, so Thursday and Friday can be considered for that as well. So overall guys, it's going to be very fulfilling kind of time, like whether we talk about your aspiration, your planning part, being well taken care by your family members, or by the end of the week, over the weekend, now enough is done, I want to like take out time for my some like playing golf, going for like cricket or like tennis, or to visit to a spa, those things which are like very recreational, pleasurable. So that is how your weekend will, like the week will summarize. So overall guys, I only have good things to say. And whether you talk about from the marriage, relationship, even from the students point of view as well, especially those students who are engaged in any sort of research. And yes guys, this is just a vague synopsis. The step by step, word by word explanation is there written in the blog post. The link of that is in the description of this video. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn, so guys, for the Capricorn Lagna natives, moon will start the week from your like ascendant and will end the week in your 4th house. So guys, Tuesday and Wednesday, oh my god, so you are among those people like Capricorn and the Aries and slightly Libra get a lotto ticket on Tuesday and Wednesday. Moon getting conjunct with Rahu. Now again guys, see, don't be greedy now. Now this is one trait which you have to keep for the next 1.5 years, because Rahu is there now in your 2nd house. But I would say that like if you live in a country where like getting a lotto ticket is possible, so on Tuesday, Wednesday, there's nothing wrong in that, because it's not only Moon getting conjunct with Rahu, like Jupiter respecting it, Mars respecting it, so much power is going there in the matters of the 2nd house. So some sort of significant development in the family related matters as well. Now again guys, whenever Moon is getting conjunct with Rahu, so you have to be very mindful of your drinking, eating habits. Like we say, food poisoning, like any of the contamination generally happens, so be very mindful of that. If you are like a excessive smoker, so then also you have to be very mindful. There has to be a restraint over there. Like yeah, those people who are like connected with crypto, tech related field and all, so there might be spike in your income. If you're running Dasha is also indicating that. Guys, Thursday, Friday seems to be very conducive for any planning, any like signing up of any important documentation, important contracts, agreements and all. And by the end of the week guys, also for any of the land property related dealings, you are in a like public service, you are a realtor, you are a politician, so accolades, good word of mouth, like praiseworthy feedback. So this is how the energy is getting generated for the Capricorn Lagna natives. So guys, this is just a synopsis for the word by word elaborative explanation. It has been written in a blog post. The link of that is in the description of this video. Now guys, for all the Aquarius, so guys, in your case, Moon is going to be starting the week from your like 12th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your like 3rd house. So guys, yes, see, the thing is like now Rahu has settled down in your 1st house, so that means whenever Moon is going to be transiting from over there, so a lot of the visibility, attention is going to be coming to you. So some sort of significant life changing kind of event, if you're running Dasha, is also indicating that possibility is there. If you're like investor, you are connected with the tech industry, you are a politician, you are a social worker, so it's going to be very beneficial time. Again, something very important, significant, life changing, so those kind of energy will get generated for you, because it's not only Moon getting conjunct with Rahu, but also like Jupiter respecting it, Mars respecting it. So a lot of the energy and power is going there in your 1st house. So that means your personality will be empowered because of many kind of supporting things coming to you. Along with that guys, if I were to say like Thursday and Friday is supportive for some important investment, significant work, or like financial deals to get through. So Thursday, Friday is very supportive for that. Like you will be very well taking care of your family needs and devoted, dedicated to the family and all, family chores and all. And yes guys, by the end of the week, weekend is creating a good energy like for the freelance self-employed people, opportunity, auditions, some sort of travels, spending time with spending time and taking out time for your hobbies and recreational things. So this is how the week is going to be generated. Now guys, when we talk about the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Moon is going to be starting the week from your 11th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your 2nd house. So guys, the week is creating a good energy for the income, spike in the income, for any of the overseas travels, foreign clients, multinational clients. So it's going to be good energy. Expenses is going to be slightly high, especially on the Tuesday and Wednesday. By Thursday and Friday guys, it's a good time for the spike in your reputation, or like if you're connected with the politics, public service, lot of the attention, lot of the praiseworthy good feedback which will be coming to you. So yes guys, this is how I'm seeing things turning out for you. So Tuesday, Wednesday is supportive for the travels, overseas investments. Thursday, Friday is good for the personal growth, and by the end of the week, the weekends will be well spent taking care of the family and all. And guys, it is just a vague idea, vague synopsis, I mean to say. The step by step, word by word explanation for the weekly horoscope result of yours have been written in a blog post. The link of that is in the description of this video, because my camera recording limit is getting over, so I was like kind of fixated over there as well. So yes guys, overall it's a good week, especially now Rahu is there in your 12th house. Just refrain from excessive greed. Travels will be there, and just be very mindful of any scam calls and all, Nigerian prince calling you. And good time for the personal growth. Some significant decision